Hi Amazon, I'm Jen. I am the Mindful Shopper and I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes with you going over a bunch of items that are my favorites. I've had a chance to try, I'm going to say half a dozen different brands that I never even knew existed over the course of the last year. And what I've done today is I've pulled all of the items that I really love. 80% of them are on sale, a couple of them aren't, but they're all really sharp price points. So I'm excited to show you all about it. Now, what is our theme for today's show? We're going to talk about trendy looks for the gym. I am a yoga instructor and I own a wellness company. And we're also going to talk about trendy looks for going out. We'll start with the top that I have on here in a moment. And also just casual looks for going out, okay? So that you can just enjoy yourself. I hope you guys are having tons of fun shopping. I'm really excited. I've got my rack here behind me all organized to show you. All right, let's talk about this off-the-shoulder shirt. Now, Zeagoo is one of those brands that if you have a quick look at it, you might think, oh, it's very youthful and maybe doesn't fall into your age group, but it just depends on how you pair the clothing and how you wear everything together, okay? So I love things that are asymmetrical. I find it to be very flattering with my body type. There's some ruching on the side. Now, this one's not on sale, but look at the price point. It's so sharp. I've got a regular pair of jeans on, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And it is long sleeve, so you can absolutely wear it right into the fall. And it's an A-line on the back. And there is a little bit of ruching on the side. It's like a t-shirt material, and you can tuck it in, or you could scrunch it up a little bit and show your belly if you wanted to. That's not my vibe. I'm happy to have it closed down. Hi, thanks for joining. And it comes in lots of different colors, and it is in fact a t-shirt material. I'm typically a 4 or a small, and I got a small in this shirt, and it fits me perfectly. Okay, let's move to another sort of going out outfit. You might notice that there's a lot of people on the street who are walking around wearing A-line satin skirts, whether they're solid in color or maybe have a floral pattern on them that kind of go down 3/4 length. So this is the going out version. It is a mini, but it's really comfy as a mini. It's also very sharp in price point. Now I got the rust color because I've got a few black dresses, or pardon me, black skirts, and I just wanted something different. And I thought, oh, this would be great to wear with this top that I have on, to go out and just wear it with some flat boots. I'm a combat boot kind of girl. I also have taller boots that I like to wear also. Now, this has a zipper in the back, but it's a hidden zipper. It is satin. I haven't washed this skirt yet, but I own other items from this brand that are also satin, and they wash perfectly. You're just gonna wanna keep your washing machine on more of a cold, use a delicate soap. And on the inside of the skirt, we also have an elastic. So it does sit nicely on your waist. It does fit around your waist. It's not about hip length. And you know, typically I would get a medium in the pants, and even with the skirt, I got a medium. So you might just want to go up a size because it does fit very slender. And if you have anything in the front that you don't want to show, like a little bit of a belly, just go up a size so you'll feel more confident in it. All right, I hope you like that one. There's lots of color options there. The black is beautiful, but like I said, I already own a few things that are black. Please leave me messages, say hi. I'd love to know who you are and what it is that you're looking for today. Let me know if you found any great Prime deals. Today's a mixture of a whole bunch of brands, okay? All these brands really do a wide range of offerings, some things more basic, some things more fashion forward. Hotouch is very trendy, and it is a new brand to me as of a couple of months ago, but I really like it. And this is a beautiful dress. It is a sweater dress, and I'm not gonna try on the clothes for you today. I just wanted to be able to seamlessly go through one item at a time with you guys seeing them without taking a break. Now, this is a sweater dress. I'm holding it up. Oh, you wanted me to try on the yoga pants with one sock off. With one sock off and to see both styles? Okay, so no, that's okay. I can probably make an accommodation. We can try on the pants right at the end, okay, Justy? All right, so let's just go back. We'll save the green pants for the end. This sweater. So it is a full sweater dress. It's got some weight to it. It's got some ribbing in it. Now, if you don't like the color that I chose, you can also go towards something that has a stripe in it or something that's a darker color, but it does come with a tie on the waist, but the tie can be removed. It hangs on to the waist with a little bit of that sweater fabric, so you could easily trim it off if you just wanted to wear a regular leather belt with, which is what I did the last time I did a show with this item. I tried it on with a regular leather belt. Now it does go right down to the knees, so it's modest, but it's tight. So it's kind of modest, kind of sexy, right? A little bit in between. Now, if you look at the fashion for ladies right now, everything kind of has that little bit of a girly vibe. So I've got a bow in my hair today. You'll just notice little touches of that. And so this is definitely on trend with that little bit of a girly vibe. All right. So Judy, I don't know if I was saying your name right or wrong. I'm a yoga instructor and I own a wellness company, so I can definitely give you my opinion about those pants. I've worn them to a couple of different style classes and I'll let you know what I think. Sometimes with that wide leg on the bottom, it's fun to be in class because you look really cool with the shape of your legs, but then if you're upside down a lot and doing other things, sometimes the loose bottom isn't perfect. So I'll get into that with you in a little bit. Let's talk about this jogging pant. Now, I wanted to do a show that was on looking cool in the gym and feeling good when you're out casually, and also just to, oh, it is pronounced Judy, okay. One shoe on and one shoe off helps so much for showing heights and styling. Oh, okay, that's really smart. I never thought about that. Yeah, let me try them on for you. I'm just gonna save it to the end because I want to go through everything quickly. I feel like sometimes I lose people on the shows because I've been trying everything on so far. So Judy, why don't you follow me too, because there might be another video in there that would be helpful for you, but I will do that for you. Yin Yang Yoga Grounding. Got it. Got it. Okay, so these are traditional jogging pants. They remind me of gym class when I was in high school. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for the follow. They remind me of high school gym class. Now I'm 45, so you know, these types of pants have sort of been through many generations of life. And I bought a pair from another brand many moons ago, and I want to say I owned them for about 10 years and I wore them to death. They were sort of my pandemic pants, and eventually, of course, you've got to throw everything out. So these got a drawstring waist or drawstring on the ankle, and it has a drawstring and elastic on the top. I got a small. I lied. I got a medium. So I tend to get smalls in the top and mediums on the bottom. Partially that's because of like the shape of my hips and my bum, and I don't like anything to be too tight. So I love these pants. They finally replaced the other ones that I never wanted to let go of, and look how cheap and cheerful they are. And so this is a part of the Prime Big Deal Day as well, and it comes in many different colors. They go right down to your ankle. We're talking about lengths of pants. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I'm gonna get really excited about this top. Now it's not on sale and you might wonder, well, why on earth are you so excited about it? But I'm gonna try it on for you. Every time I buy something from Amazon and I fall in love with it, I think, oh, I need to remember this item so that I can buy it for my sisters and my nieces or my mom or my friends, because it's price point, it's sharp, and it looks like you paid a lot of money for it. It's not just a regular cotton sweatshirt. So this brand is called Pinspark. If you are a person who's on social media, all the different types of social media, I feel like sports lines are something that they're just constantly advertising. I have my own favorite brands, and the really good brands can be very expensive. And then the ones that are kind of hitting you in social media all the time, you might order them because they look really cute in the picture, and then you're disappointed when you get them. Does anybody else feel like that? When I got this, make sure you can still hear me. When I got this, I thought, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like the color, fantastic. There's so many other colors available. It is that trendy box style, but not in a way that doesn't still look elegant. So it sits at your waist. It's not any further down than just waist level, but it's got this big edging on the bottom. We call it a big band, like a 2 or a 3 inch band. These nice soft cuffs here. And if you look at the tagging on this Pinspark item, it says that inside of it, it's eco-friendly. It's made with some wood pulp, which is probably why it gives it that really nice feeling, and it doesn't ball. I feel like a lot of inexpensive athletic clothing, also balls. So I'm really excited about this one. In fact, I'm so excited I got another color. So if you're just joining my show, I've been an influencer on Amazon for a couple of years. It's funny to me to use the word influencer, but I own a wellness company. I teach yoga, I do online cooking classes, we do education online, a bunch of different stuff. And I just started talking about products I loved. And then someone said, oh, you should really do something on Amazon because it would make a lot of sense for you to share what you know and what you love. So here we are. And I wasn't expecting to do clothing, but some of these brands that I'm talking about today reached out and said, hey, we like your energy. Would you want to try on some things and tell us what you think? So remember this brand, Pinspark, even if you don't buy anything today, because I haven't purchased anything from them or received anything from them that I didn't love. And this is another color. So thinking about the fall, I don't know where you guys live and what the weather is like, but my skin gets very pale in the fall and in the winter. So I like to go with the things that, yeah, it's such a nice colors. And oh, I'm so happy you're here. You're making it so much more fun for me. Where are you from? So this is a really nice item as well. Let's move over. I'm going to travel a little bit to the skirt. Okay. So this is a tennis skirt. Now, I would normally never teach yoga or go for a run in a tennis skirt. But I thought to myself, you know what, if I was going out to listen to like a band outside or just do something cash and I could wear some flat running shoes and a t-shirt, that it might be nice to have a black tennis skirt. And that's exactly what I've been using it for. Every time I've had this on when I'm out, a friend has said, oh, that's so cute. So let's talk about the fact that it is very cute, right? If I hold it up to my body, and I've got black on today, so not ideal, but it just covers mid-thigh. It's got an elastic band waist. It's athletic fabric. Look, it's got built-in shorts. So smart. It's got a little tennis pocket on the side there if you were a tennis player. And then on the other side, it's just got a regular pocket that you could use for your phone. Oh, and look, and that one's got a really big discount on right now. It does come in other colors, and I did the same thing with this one as I got a medium. I weigh about 125 pounds, and I'm 5'5", if you guys are kind of comparing yourself to me. All right. How are we doing for pace? Am I doing okay? Am I going fast enough? Oh, I'm glad I'm making it fun, girl. If you want to have even more fun, you can do one shoe on and one shoe off. Hold them up. Oh, you're in India. Cool. Sorry, no, it's all good, all good. All right. When all of these things arrived from Pinspark, I thought to myself, wow, they do such a nice job of having that color fast, right? You know that when you wash this, it's not going to fade. And mostly that's because of that athletic fabric. So this is a hot pink crew neck shirt. I always have a couple of these in my closet. It doesn't really matter about colors when it comes to fitness, because if you're going to the gym or you're going to yoga or you're just going for a run, it's such a fun way to add color into your life, especially if you tend to kind of gravitate to those basic colors in your regular life. So you can step out a little bit. I like this one against my skin also. And this is also on sale. The price is amazing for the quality that you get. It really surprised me how great Pinspark was. It is a small. Now it's not skin tight, it fits just comfortably. It's a little long to be tucking into your pants, but would be perfect to wear over top of some tights. It won't cover your bum the whole way, but comes down to about here. And then of course it's long sleeved, no thumb holes in this one, it's just regular. And if you look at it really, really close, it's not just pink, it's got a heather in it. So it's a little bit of pink with a little bit of white. All right. I'm just catching up on the messages here. Okay. One sneaker helps a lot. If you can try this, okay. I am going fast and decide if it's okay. I'll just slow down a little bit. A lot to do on Amazon. Thank me after. Before I show this style at once. Okay, and the difference in the length. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think it's helpful that I teach yoga, right? Because I understand what it is, the items that I'm trying on, and why it matters. Okay, we've got a white jacket. All right. Now this white jacket, I will try it on for you. Yes, you are making sense, and you know what? I want to try the pants on for you. I'm just going to get through all of the different items so that anybody else who's going to watch the show isn't distracted as I go into the back room and change. I'm trying to figure out which method works for me. I was hoping to get more people to chat with online, but it looks like the people who do just what I'm doing now, talk through the items, seem to have more interaction. So I'm giving it a try. I'm learning. This is a jacket which I also owned in another brand for a long, long time. And I wore it to death, absolute to death. And I was so happy to find another one. Now, you might call this a running jacket. It could absolutely be layered, so you could wear a vest over top of this or something else. We don't want to mess with the mic, but it goes all the way up, right? So that's it from the side. So it's a mock neck turtleneck. The zipper you can see, but the zipper is white on white. And you can go in and look at the other colors. There is zippers for keys if you're going running. And this is some of the detailing here on the back. It's got extra seams down the back to hug your body a little bit nicer. And the last thing I wanted to mention here on this one, look, and this is on sale also. It's got a nice thumb hole in it. Always a cute feature. Okay. Now I'm going to switch gears here for a second and talk about a pair of jeans. They're the same jeans that I have on. Now they're not on sale, but I didn't purchase any new jeans for myself except these ones. So I thought it would be not right to not talk about them because I think they're pretty great. So just think about your body and how you feel about your body. I feel like sometimes on those days where you don't feel great, you don't want to wear stuff that's really tight, but you want things to look flattering on your body. And a lot of the old style jeans that I have, they're really tight around the waist. They don't allow for a lot of forgiveness. And it's nice to have a couple of items in your cupboard that you can always feel good in. And it's so popular right now to wear baggy jeans. I can't go overly baggy because number one, I don't think it makes me look age appropriate. But the other thing is I still want them to look flattering. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the jeans. I will explain to you some of the details on them. Let me move this out of the way so that you can see the ones that are currently on my body. Now this brand does a couple of different styles. Oh, you want me to do the shoe thing here? Ah, yes, we can do that. I can 100% do that for you. All right, so these jeans, I am 5'5". I purchased a small. Normally I would be a 28. And when I bought these, they fit me perfectly. Now you can choose multiple lengths of pants. You can go 30, 32, or 34. I got a 32 because that's the type of pants I always wear. Now I'm gonna try on these I'll try on these combat boots for you with socks as requested. Now combat boots are pretty close to the ground. They would be very similar to having a pair of running shoes on. And it's actually a very good question that you guys are asking me about the shoes. because I ended up buying the blue jean pair of this exact same style because I like them so much. And I went up a couple of inches because I've got these great platform boots I like to wear. So let me put the jeans on as well after the green pants. Cool? All right, 5'5". This is a 32-inch pant. They are hug around the hips and they are waist length. They are button fly, button at the top, zipper fly. One of the reasons I love these pants is they're flattering because the pockets are not cut really small. Now I did another video and I said the same thing, but I think it's worth repeating. When you buy jeans that are not expensive, where they seem to miss on design is they make the pockets really small and then it doesn't look very flattering on your bum. So I really like these ones for that reason. I think that they're good quality and they come in a million different colors. Well, not a million, but at least 20 different shades, blues and black and white and brown. And these ones, they're thin in the thigh and then they start to go out from the bottom down. So I hope you can see that okay. I'll stay here for now. I'll go over the plaids with you guys and then I will change into a couple pairs of pants for you. Cool? All right. I have to get the pink blouse. I went to this wonderful art party and it's not something that I would normally be invited to. I felt very excited to go. It was kind of like for a movie / art event. And I walked inside and it was one of those places where it didn't matter what you wore, everything was gonna go. So you could wear a formal dress, you could wear jeans and a cool top, but one thing that stood out to me was how many people had this color on. And it's probably from the Barbie movie. So I wanted to highlight this with you guys again. This is a blouse. It's on sale here too. It comes in other colors. You don't have to get this one. I have a similar one in black, which I find I wear a lot. It's not form-fitting. It's generous. I'm a B32, so I don't have to worry too much about the size of tops in terms of tightness. But if you're more busty than I am, you don't really have to worry. If you're a small, it's going to give you lots of space. You could wear it out, but I think more practically you'd want to have it tucked in. And because it's satin, you really don't have to worry about getting wrinkled during the day, which is so nice. I love to leave the house feeling good and sharp, and then you come home at the end of the day and you think, wow, I still really feel so good. Oh, sorry, Judy, maybe you left me another message. One shoe on, one shoe off. Okay, I can do that for you as well. Let me get through these ones. Okay. This is a Batwing sweater, and as somebody who is a yoga instructor, I love things that are a little bit whimsical. Now, if you decide you want to get this item and it's very deeply discounted today, look at that, I would go up a size from whatever size you think you are. So typically I would buy a small and a top. I would definitely went with a medium, and if you want it to fit like how mine fits, then I would go up a size. So there are no buttons, it's just got that billowy sleeve, and this is the back. And I also love the color. I was pleasantly surprised with how nice it was, but it's just perfectly. I'm going to kick off the boot for you. Okay, let's do it right now before I disappoint you. Okay. All right, so hopefully, I'll take the sock off as well so that you can see. Is that helpful? So if you look at it from the side, I guess without the shoe and it's flat, I could fold up the bottom one length and it would still fit the regular size. And then with the combat boot on, I'd just leave it regular. Oh, walking around the room too. Wow, you're like my Amazon Live helper. Okay, and so there you go. And I will try on the green ones for you also, but let's just quickly get through the plaids. Now, before I decided to choose my items for fall, I would never have thought I was going to go for plaid, but it's absolutely, I'm glad you're on the lives a lot. I'm only just meeting a few people now for the first time, but I'm really only getting going, so it's nice to be bonding. When I was doing my choices for fall, I never would have thought that I chose plaid because, I don't know, maybe it reminds me of a different time in my life or a different type of look. However, almost every different look across, you can think about preppy or rock and roll or bohemian or whatever it is, there's sort of a plaid for everything now, isn't there? So I'm going to show you 3 items and I love all of them. The first one I'm going to show you is a really traditional plaid, and it still reminds me of sitting around a campfire. And we have this jacket. It's got some fleecy on the inside. Oh, let me change it for you. So this is Hotouch as well. So it tends to be a bit more of that trendier item. And it does come in other colors, this one. I've worn it many times. I love to meditate in the park and just get super cozy. It's one of the things I look forward to doing in the day. And look, it's got the cutest little hood on it. And it's one of those hoods that fits your head. It's not so tight that you can't enjoy it. So I know I'll get a ton of wear out of this one. It is flannel, so it's fuzzy, and it's got that extra lining inside. I'm in love. Okay. I'm gonna save my fave for the very end of the plaids. This is a plaid shirt jacket, which means that you could button it up and looks like a shirt, but they've added sort of the little bit of extra boxing to it across the chest, but it has a shirt bottom. Now I chose brown, and this was the first item I chose in plaid because I thought, oh, I love to wear the browns and the camel colors in the fall. I'm in Toronto. So the weather turns here and the leaves get beautiful, and jeans and this type of shirt are great. Okay, I'm good. I'm totally good. All right, so we have the jacket, and it has buttons all the way down, pocket. No pocket on this side. You could easily flip up the collar. I would wear this just as a casual jacket over top. Think about going for coffee, going for a walk. It doesn't have lining in it like the other one, so it's a bit more casual. And maybe you could wear it in the winter time over top of something, and then with a regular jacket over top, where that one would be probably a little bit too thick. And then it's got that round on the bottom. And that's it. Now I'm gonna show you the last one. Do you ever buy a piece of clothing and then you walk around the street and you realize that everybody is, they kind of get extra smiles? I feel like I had this jacket on and everybody was smiling. So you can tell me if you agree. There's a lot of things I love about it, and I think the first one is the color. It's unusual, isn't it? When you think about plaid, you think about having kind of that red or maybe the brown like I had before, but this is really different. Yeah, it's also really good quality. So let me show you this brand. Zeagoo. Again, remember the name of this brand. They are awesome, and almost everything in this brand is on sale right now, so highly recommend. There are other plaids there available. It's a full fall jacket, and every time I go to get ready and I need to wear a jacket, this is what I'm going for, and I have a lot of lightweight jackets. It's soft and fuzzy. It does feel really nice. And that's the back. Now what's special about this jacket that makes it trendy is you'll notice that the seam on the shoulder, it falls off the shoulder. So it's very cash. All right. Okay, now we're gonna get to the part that we're all waiting for. I'm gonna try on the yoga pants and I'm gonna try on the denim jeans. So let's do the blue jeans first. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do one sock on, one sock off. What I'll do is a flat shoe, a running shoe, and then a platform shoe so that you can see the difference. Okay, does that make sense? But give me a second because I need to go into the back room. Now these jeans are the exact same. These jeans are the exact same as the black ones I was talking about. So let's go back to them. And obviously the longer the pant and the higher the shoe, the more you can see the flare in the pant. So to get the full effect, I'll do two platform shoes first and then I'll take one off and show you the running shoe so that you can at least see the silhouette of the pant the way it's intended. I love these. These jeans have some stretch. They also have a slightly longer than usual cuff at the bottom. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna step all the way back if you guys wanna see what the shoe is that I have on. It's quite high, right? It's chunky, it's a platform plus a heel. And then this is me standing all the way back, hands in pockets. So they're not skin tight, they're just fitted. And then that's from behind. And then that's the leg. So you can see that they've got a little bit of gathering on the bottom, so you can see that they have some extra fabric. I liked it that way. Now let me put on one runner, and you'll notice. All right, you can see what a big difference that is, right? Judy, you with me? So there's lots of slouching there at the bottom. I think it still kind of looks cute with the slouching at the bottom, but then they end up dragging on the street, and that's not great. So I'll stand back here one more time so you can have a really good look in case you're deciding which shoe or which pant you want to get. And I'm gonna try on the last item. We're gonna move to this yoga pant. And while you guys are waiting for me, you can always have a look at some of the colors. I think that I chose the cutest color, but that's just my opinion. Okay. Now clearly this yoga pants does not go with this top, but I will show you what it looks like from a length perspective, and I'll do a little bit of yoga so that you can see what the pant looks like lifted. This pant has a true flare on the bottom, which was very popular years ago. And then we got into the straight leg pants. So it's nice to have a change again. These pants are heavier than usual yoga pants. So I teach hot yoga and I also teach regular yoga. Hot yoga, these pants are probably a little bit too heavy. I wouldn't recommend them for that. But if you're just doing regular yoga without the heat, they're perfect. They're certainly comfortable. I'm going to place my mic on the ground here so that you guys can see me move a little bit better. All right. So I'm going to raise my leg up towards the sky so you can see the bell bottom. I'll step forward and I'll drop down, and then I can bring my heart up, hands up. Okay, so you can see that nice little flare on the bottom. If I lifted my back leg, maybe brought my hand up towards the sky, you can see it again. And then down, and then feet together. I'm just going to bend and stand all the way up. Last one, why don't I just do a regular warrior 3? So hands to your heart, bringing your foot behind you. You can see that flare. And you just notice that, you know, when you're totally upside down, doing a handstand or a headstand, your pants will just fall down a little bit. They won't stay. I don't think that really has to matter. Okay, last thing we're going to do is I'm going to put these on with some running shoes so that you can see what it looks like. These are a tiny, tiny bit long, but I think perfect. With shoes on, right? I don't like to wear anything that's too high with the shoes, so this goes right down to the ground. Running shoes on, up, down. And I purchased a medium in these. I may, if I bought a second pair, I might go to a small. I think I'd be okay with both. Yeah, you love those, hey? They are really nice, and look at the price point, kind of amazing. What else can I tell you about them? They do have a pocket in the side that's for your phone. Yeah, and they've got some ribbing in them and just that really nice fabric that really holds the color in, so I'm pretty good. No, you're not going to feel squeezed at all. I'd get up for you right now on it, but I don't think I'm warm enough to do it. Here, I'm just going to come all the way down. If I'm on my belly, and you're just saying, coming up like this. The other thing, if you wanted to see if you felt squeezed, one of the things I notice about not so great yoga pants is if you're in your down dog, that there's this big gap here at the top, or you feel like you have to keep pulling them up. You don't have to do that with these. If I was in a cat and a cow, you're all right. And wagging, stepping. Like I haven't been adjusting them as I've been moving around. Okay, well I hope that all of that stuff was helpful. Maybe you want to try out a pair. With one off, can you show me if the bottom of the pant catches on the heel? Oh, sure. Cannot stand that. Yeah, you know, I've tried inexpensive brands. I'm almost never willing to talk about an athletic brand, so it's unusual that I like Pinspark as much as I do, which worked out really nicely because the brand had reached out to me. I guess if you're thinking about buying the pants, you just want to make sure that you get the right size and they don't come in multiple lengths, right? So I got a medium, I'm 5'5". They're a tiny bit long, so they're great with my running shoes, but on the floor, they're still dragging a little bit. But I don't know, the small may or may not fit me. I'd have to try it on. I'll move around for you a little bit more here and we'll see if it catches on the heel. I'm going to take the microphone away. Honestly, I think you're good. It's not going to catch. Even though mine are a little bit long, I think you're good. Oh, I did the shoe already, but I can do it one more time. Oh, I'm glad that I'm helpful. It's so nice to meet you. Yeah, let's do one shoe on, one shoe off. I love the look with the shoe, the little flare pant, and it's so cute with that white jacket. I felt very fresh going into my class the other day. So I hope that you can see where this is. I've got my shoe on. It's just a regular sneaker height. It's not a platform. But even with the medium pant on, it still goes right to the floor. And of course, without the shoe, it's on the floor. Does that give you what you need? Yeah, I really like it too. It was lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to the show. I hope you have lots of fun Amazon Prime shopping. Yeah. But I am going to sign off. I've got one more live to do today, and I'm going to set up for that one. But maybe I'll see you again. I'm so happy you found something you like. That's amazing. Bye.